he set the foundation for me in terms of leadership. For the leadership that I practice today. Can you imagine? You're a young boy watching your dad prepare for work, and he's not wearing a suit or a briefcase. He's got his what they call camouflage, what they call lowering uniform. All these guys are preparing with him. They're all armed to the teeth. They're going into a Land Rover that's going off somewhere. I think as a child you'd be worried. So I was worried, definitely. And he will go off for weeks. It's quite emotional sometimes when he goes off. He always tells me and my brother, "You are the man of the house now. Look after your mother, your sister, I'll be back."
And I was very fortunate enough to have Lieutenant Colonel Chong, the commander of 4th Battalion Malaysian Rangers. So in one of those years, 18 police field force personnel were ambushed and killed in Crow. And we were deployed immediately.
Colonel Chong was there for every operation. This is where I said I envy him as a military man. And for 3 days I was patrolling the area, nothing happened to my troop. After the 4th day, I was a bit tired. I said, ask my sergeant to go out, to go for security operation. And within 20 minutes, I can hear the sound of boom bang.
My feelings were such that, before I when I was in the camp, when we got the orders to move to the ambush site, fears were with us. But when we landed at the site, the fears disappeared.
And there the corporal came and said, "Tuan, soldiers got booby-trapped and there are 3 superficial wounds all over." So we got to take him out and then reported to Colonel Chong, and they said, call the helicopter, took the patient to Crow and Penang because one of them was a bit seriously injured. And the next day, he radioed me on the phone. He said, "Shoaib, you come back to the camp. You are a jinx. You cannot be in the front line." So I was pulled back and then I also go in.
I would say that, he was in total control of the situation.
One of my father's closest officers, is born by the name of Captain Chandran, was actually killed in an operation in Sungai Siput, I believe, in Perak. And he was actually killed by an assault unit that was led by another person to happen to have the same surname by the name of Chong. And that started the battle between my dad, who's also a Chong, against this Chong, which they call Chong the Red, which is the communist. And that battle went on for 15 years.
Chasing after, I heard you heard of the 3 Cs. Chong Ten Bok, who was the commander. Chong Cho was a 6th assault commander. 6th assault unit, that means the communist terrorist organization, the head. And there's another special branch officer called Chong Chu Chai. So the battle of the 3 Chongs in Pahang. It's not 2 Chong. Because this Chong Chu Chai, sometimes, and Dato Chong is a loggerhead about intelligence. But eventually the job is done, put it that way.
The leadership that I practice today, in all I do professionally, it's not from textbooks, it's not what I learned in class, it's from watching him and also his friends, and try to emulate what he's done. It's not rocket science. It's simple. Leadership by example. Your word is your bond. Loyalty. Loyalty to king and country. Simple things that you just have to practice.